reaction video. And I'm here with a Jidion video. As you can see, I'm gone. I'm out of here. Papa John's manager gets exposed for trading CP at work. If you don't know what CP is, you're good. You keep it that way. Honestly, keep it that way. But yeah, we're gonna get into this. We're gonna see if first delete this. Yeah, first we're gonna see if this video saves, because I've tried to record 5 videos and they've all froze. But each time I've deleted some storage, so maybe we'll just see if this is the lucky take. If y'all see this, if y'all like the video, like, subscribe if you're new, because all we do is chill over here. And that being said, let's get into it.
Much weed, but I still might cop. Too much weed, I'll be out like drop. Shorty.
You saw me. I don't know how that made sense.
Brother?
Anyways. I think it already froze. No, it didn't freeze already. I'm already.
Meet Jose Ortega, a prolific cheese pizza trader. Ironically enough, also the manager
trader.
of Papa
I
John.
like that sentence.
On today's episode of EDP Watch, we tag alongside Predator.
I'm sorry, can't watch this video. Does he have any new ones? Any ones I haven't seen before? Because you can see who was in that video. This guy's in it. Nobody.
When we started,
So if he was on this whole trip with Freddy's, I'm sorry, y'all. We're just not reacting to it.
but people like them.
Let's see if the man's in it. This looks like without him. I don't know if I've seen it. Another registered offender. Okay, this one was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, like I told y'all, like I'm really standing on that. If we see Mr. Predator Culture, salute to him, bro. But I'm good off of seeing him, bro. If y'all want to know why, y'all can look at the other videos where I explain it. Pretty much Bruce said the N-word like around the time he caught EDP. Also did some other weird stuff that I'm not gonna get into pretty much, but he's doing good right now. So if he just, you know what I'm saying, is cool for like another 2 years, I guess I'll react to him and shit. But I think it's like a year and a half now, but like, yeah. Nah. No, Sirski. That's all you got to know.
Meet Charles Miller, a registered offender with a real-life victim, and he's coming to commit the same crime again.
As with my friend's younger sister.
How old were you back then?
Like 23.
And how old was she? But sadly, this video isn't focused on him, but instead the Albany, Oregon Police Department. In today's episode, you will see corruption on a scale we have never seen before here on EDP.
They're about to be on that bullshit.
Being arrested. Oh, okay. To being pushed out of a government building. Okay, now you're pushing me. Okay. More handsy with me than a registered sex offender. Even though stating to us that they would have never shown up to our 911 calls. I got a question. If he didn't have a warrant for his arrest, would you guys have even shown up? Probably not. So sit back, relax.
Oh, wow.
And sub. We're only
That's insane to be confident about that.
And enjoy today's
Like, do you even think about how that makes you look? Not care at all.
Alright, what's good, YouTube? Welcome to a brand new episode of EDP Watch, and we are still here in Oregon. We already got 2 arrests here, and we're trying to go 3 for 3. And we are right now at the Albany train/bus.
They was trying to mess up the sweep.
He is taking the bus to come meet what he thinks is a 14-year-old girl. And don't let looks deceive you. This might be one of the most dangerous preys that we've ever caught. I mean, these are just a little bit of the list of charges that he's had
on April 1st.
He's trying to add his icing to
last year.
He decided to drop his
Couldn't even go a full year. He said, it's the year anniversary. Let's run it back. That's insane.
We got an Uber driver right here. We're going to go set up the camera and everything, and we got to make sure that he makes it on his date on time. Uber?
Imagine having to get an Uber and your asshole boy.
Alright, y'all, we're inside of Walmart right now. Jimmy just picked him up, so they're heading this way right now. Like I said, he has a lot of very dangerous charges. He's a very dangerous man, so keep looking y'all prayers, man, and I'm gonna get this prayer.
fun plans for the day?
Gotta go do things, you know.
Okay.
How's work going today so far for you?
Pretty easy day, you know. It'd be better if it stopped raining, but.
Do you think this stays?
So you from the area?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the old lady and I just moved out here.
I don't think so.
And she's a recruiter for the Air Force.
I love the Air Force. It's
Like
probably
it's
one of my,
insane. They literally
favorite
pulled up
branches,
his
you know?
She's
record,
definitely the breadwinner.
Well, you know, there's nothing wrong with
and
that.
he literally
I've
got
seen
caught
some videos where there's someone
April
that
1st
is
last year.
Incredibly same, like completely
I'm
opposite.
like, this is
like,
jump,
oh,
right?
man needs to read
No,
this
it's not.
criteria, this one.
We do our best to split
That's
the bills and
insane.
whatnot, but
He
she's happy
couldn't
with
wait
what
a
she
whole
does.
year. He had to
Yeah,
relapse.
it worked.
That's just insane.
So we were
Like what?
stationed out in Georgia.
Oh.
But my dad, he lives outside of Austin. He was like, look, you know, I've got this car, you know, your mom and I really aren't using it. Why don't you
Good.
take it? So I'm just borrowing this for a little while.
Roll the Predator pack.
On that though, is like I like all red state. Like
Yeah.
I'm a supporter, so like
Yeah, that's okay.
I love my country. Like
Yeah. You know, I always feel more relaxed than red states.
Red States.
Hello, we're at the Walmart over here at, let me give you the address.
So what do you do for work around here?
I help people out and stuff for the
Okay.
moment, like for like friends of friends and whatnot, but nothing like permanent.
Fred gibberish.
Hey man, you just living easy and free. That's what
Them
matters.
subtitles we have in the week.
Coming here to meet what he thinks is a 15-year-old girl. He's a sex offender. He's been talking to her sexually, and he's Ubering her right now.
What's his name?
His name is Charles.
Audio.com has completely changed the way I find music as a content creator. Check this
Okay,
out.
we're
Take
still
any
good so
No.
far.
I'm living with a friend right now. I was actually living homeless for a little bit. My house burned down in a fire, unfortunately.
Oh
yeah.
no.
So I'm working on like really like flipping my life around at the moment, like in a better.
Really.
Okay, how do you know this?
Couldn't even finish the sentence. He's like, I'm just capping my.
Niggas, I'm just capping my ass
Arrest
off.
over in Kaiser.
Are
Yeah.
you gonna contact him?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, I
When's the last
appreciate
time?
you, you know, talking with me, man.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to send an officer for this.
Why not?
At this time, we have priority calls going on, and I don't have an officer available.
So
Priority
if I talk to someone
calls.
for 5 hours, no one's gonna come out.
Why would you talk to him for 5 hours?
Why would you guys not come? I mean, you know, it could be reversed
I
right
just
now.
told you why.
I'll get you right up here at the grocery.
What
I
county is
appreciate you
this?
hanging out with me, man. Have a good one.
Take care.
Corruption
Yeah,
to the
let's just let
core.
them know. That's
My
all I
goodness.
Okay, I'll put in a call for supervisor review, but like I said, I don't know that we're gonna be able to respond.
Have a
Yeah.
good day, all right?
You too?
Mom, I'm about to catch a guy. Call you later. Pray for me, okay?
Okay.
Love you. Bye, Mom. Hey, Charles, man. What's this?
Yep.
We know you a child predator.
It's like, I don't know what his plan was getting dropped off at Walmart with an Uber. Like, what was his plan?
EDPWatch.com. And for only $4.45, you can help support us locking these monsters away.
You about this stuff, man.
I do have
You want to go
barbecue sauce
inside?
in
We
the
can talk
bag.
inside somewhere? So we're not in the cold? Okay. So your name's Charles? Yeah. That's what's up, man. I don't want to put your personal business out there. That's the last thing I'm trying to do. If someone walks by, we could just keep it down and everything.
Okay.
Who are you coming here to meet today?
Bella, I think.
Bella? Okay. And how old did Bella tell you she was? Hey, man, I appreciate you being super honest with me, man. And I mean, like, did she tell you, like, right away that she was 15?
I think so.
Why did you still come?
Like I don't know, just to hang out, I guess.
Like, why would you want to hang out with, like, a 15-year-old girl?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna need a little bit more than I don't know. You know what I mean? You don't know why?
Maybe I'm retarded, I guess. Like,
I mean, do you have any, I mean, you know, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Do you have any learning disabilities?
not that I know of.
Are you just like a lonely dude? Like, were you just...
Yeah, that too.
That's all I gotta say. Like,
This dude said, maybe I'm. I gotta be dirt to spin back less than a year. He even said it himself. I have to be a little dirt to dirt, bro. That's insane.
I mean, do you have any, I mean, you know, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. You know what I mean? You don't know why?
Maybe I'm retarded, I guess.
I mean, do you have any, I mean, you know, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Do you have any
Stupid
learning
for this shit.
disabilities?
Not that I know of.
Are you just like a lonely dude? Like, were you just...
Yeah, that too.
Okay, let's get a little bit more, man. I don't want to get your business out there, big dog. It wasn't really like her age. It was just the connection you wanted with her.
I don't know, like, just hang out, like, just see, like, just talk and, like, see. I don't talk to very many people, I guess. I can't explain it. Like,
Here, let's just sit down, man. I want to feel like as chill as possible. You don't be talking to as many people. Like, you not have that many friends?
not really, and yes, at the same time.
Do you have any, like, family that lives around here?
No, not really. My mom passed. Like, I'm kind of alone.
I didn't want to jump to conclusions, but like, you know, when I looked up your name and everything, you know, I saw like, you know, what happened in the past. Are you still on the sex registry list? You still on the, like, what happened with that?
I was with my friend's younger sister.
How old were you back then?
Like 23.
And how old was she?
About 15.
So I don't think I'm judging you at all, but like, what happened with that?
I was at my friend's place, and it just kind of like, we're in the moment, and I don't know, it just kind of like unexpectedly, kind of like, I don't know.
So she was hitting on you pretty much.
Yeah, it started that way, and then it just like,
He don't want to explain it because saying it out loud really registers in their brain how fucked up what they
but do it
did.
the right way this time. Hey man, listen, you know, take your time, man. Take your time, genuinely. So like, you know, gather
And
your
a lot of
thoughts.
people can't handle themselves
like, what I mean is like,
really
I
being
want
the
to
villain,
meet,
so they
like,
won't
I guess in
even
a
say it
public
out
place,
loud.
you know, it's not like,
Like, I
I
don't
was
know.
like, oh, we have to meet, like over here, or like,
They do
I
anything
can't
wrong.
explain it, like, I don't, like, I don't know.
Have you ever heard content creators say, comment the word burgers below, and I'll send you over something for free? And then when you comment the word burger,
Like, really.
Yeah, with all that sexual stuff you were saying, did you mean it? But you want to see what the vibe was first?
I was like hoping that it wouldn't come to that, you know, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I can't explain it. I'd rather like talk and like see, like, I don't know, like, not like, can't explain it, like.
So did you want it to be a relationship with her?
I mean, that's like what like we're talking about, kind of, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
but like, I don't know if it, like that it'd be like workable though. Like at the same time, like I'm like, I don't know, my brain.
Why don't you think it would have worked?
I don't know.
Hey, look at me.
Yeah,
Say, I'm not a monster.
I'm not a monster.
No, look me in my eyes and say, I'm not a monster.
I'm not a monster.
It's okay, we're just talking about this, man. I see, you know, the guilt on you. I see all this, man. Because would a monster feel like that? Exactly, man. So like you were saying, like, why don't you think it would have worked? Whatever.
Like, I don't know. Like I can't see the future side.
I hate this video sometimes, bro. I hate this video sometimes. The way he be selling the good cop, I'm just like, no way he's like.
I would just uppercut because
Or Zengi or
Boy, stop
Teleguard.
playing with me, nigga. You caught me, bro.
Like, I guess what was
Like,
the
come on,
thing
now,
that you've
bro.
seen happen on like Teleguard or Telegram or something?
I don't know.
Teleguard.
You don't know at all?
What the fuck we not?
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Your
or
cooks,
something?
buddy.
Yeah, I have one brother.
You have one brother. How old is he?
22.
He's 22. So he's your big brother.
No, I don't know.
What?
He's 32, so.
Okay, he's 32. So when was the last time you talked to him?
It's been a minute. I guess if you look me up, you saw an assault charge on me too, or whatever.
Yeah.
So that was with my brother.
What happened, man?
My mom passed,
Yeah.
and we got into a fight over inheritance money.
Was he trying to take that?
Really?
We got out
Really,
So you were in
nigga?
prison over that?
yes,
How long did you go in prison?
a year,
How long did you go in prison for when you got on the sex registry?
years,
So you've been in prison for 3 years.
give or take, yes.
Oh my God, man, you had a rough life, man. Has it been hard finding work since you are a registered sex offender?
Yes and no. I mean, I haven't had a job in a few years-ish.
Are you on the registry for life?
I don't know. I think so. I don't like look up into that stuff.
Yeah, I don't either. Like, I just saw it like in passing by. That's why I'm asking. You know, if her mom had let her come over here, like, what do you think would have happened?
Yeah, I don't know like at all. So.
You know, I'm not trying to embarrass you when I'm reading this, man, but, you know, you said on the phone how, you know, you would want to do sex stuff, and you said, I love to play with your nice. I want to please you in any way and kiss you all over your body. Should a 30-year-old man be saying that to you? Probably not.
Probably
I need a better answer than probably not, man.
No,
Yeah. So why did you say that stuff?
I don't know. Honestly, like.
Were you horny?
I can be sometimes.
Do you think this is one of those times?
I'm not sure because like I'm not very
You know?
Did you bring any condoms with you?
No.
Didn't.
So like I wasn't really thinking on doing any like that kind of.
It also could be meaning that like you didn't want to use condoms.
Oh.
I mean, you told her before that you weren't gonna use any.
Oh.
No, yeah, just walk by. Nah, yes sir, no. You see, man, we're gonna keep this business between you and me, man. You know, no one else needs to know about this. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here, man. And I'm genuinely not trying to be rude or anything. You said with you, I don't have any condoms. I don't know if you would want to have sex. And it's like, oh, you can't get any? He's like, yes, I can get some. To be honest with you, I don't know. I've never worn a condom before, so.
Yeah, I've never like personally like I don't know.
You gotta see where I'm coming from, where it looks like you were trying to go with no condom with her.
No, not like that either. It's just like I don't know. I don't know.
You're gonna tell me you weren't gonna have sex with her?
I mean, maybe like that's like
maybe not on the first date, but like eventually you weren't.
I don't like that. That's what I was saying. Like I just want to like talk personally, kind of thing. Like I can't really explain it.
Okay, well here, you know what? Let's work it backward. The thing that got you up on the sex registry. How did you guys begin talking?
This is my friend's sister, so like I go over to my friend's place and she'd just be there, kind of thing, like all the time.
Okay, and like how many times did you guys like fool around together?
Like it was only just a one-time thing. Like it wasn't like.
So was it consensual or did it get rough?
I didn't actually do it. Like I just like had to leave. Like.
What do you mean you didn't actually do it?
Like have sex.
So what did you guys do?
She started kissing me.
How's it going? Looks like they want for your ass. Go stand up.
Hey, my man, you're not gonna talk sexual to 13-year-old girls ever again, right?
You guys need to walk away.
Oh, okay.
Here we go with the bullshit. Let's spark up this cop.
The more I learned at ACPI, the more I fell in love with
Got
cybersecurity. Accelerated degrees in cybersecurity.
Yes, sir. I mean, can we record it?
I'm recording as well.
Okay, we'll just record it. Thank you.
Did you contact Albany Police Department prior to this going down?
Yes, sir.
And what was said?
I was telling her that a man is coming to meet a 10-year-old girl. I told her that he had taken an Uber. She was telling us that they don't have any officers
So
of it.
he was already on his way.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, he was already on his way.
And you guys were already here.
Yes, sir.
Already plans made.
Yeah. He had planned to meet her here. Yes, sir.
That's a problem. You guys are not law enforcement, and you're engaging in law enforcement.
No, it's not. This is not illegal. Over in Kaiser, we got 2 arrests last night.
You guys can submit your investigation through our online portal. We're
Okay.
going to deal with that today.
Well, can I get the information for that? Because, I mean, I know you guys are arresting him on some warrant or whatever, but, I mean, I feel like it's also more important that he's a registered sex offender and he came here to meet a 10-year-old girl when he previously the 10-year-old girl when he was 23 years old.
Right, but you engage in law enforcement activity.
This isn't law enforcement only.
You confronted someone who committed a crime. Is that not what happened?
Yes, sir, but that's not illegal.
That's a law enforcement activity.
But it's not illegal, though.
See, we gotta stop that right there, because does he not act like citizens arrests don't exist?
I'm not making sense of
Like,
bullshit.
nigga, he's like,
You can't
it
make
makes
sense out of
him
bullshit.
look
Yes, we
like
got a
he's
predator
someone
that
who
tried
would
to
engage in that
10-year-old
type of
girls. I mean,
activity
without-
if he's going to these type of lengths to defend and act like it's not that big of a
We
deal.
can't do what ifs. He didn't. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I can't play what ifs. Okay. I mean, what if I crashed when I flew over here?
We're done. You guys can submit it through the
So
online
what
portal.
ifs?
I mean, can I get at least a case number?
Assholes, y'all.
So you don't care that you came to meet a 10-year-old girl?
Cop
Okay,
excuses.
can I get a case number for that at least?
In blue.
So what about, my witness testimony where he admitted to me that he came? You don't submit a witness testimony through the online portal. You submit the evidence.
See, they don't even know how this shit go. They're just making excuses.
But how's the day? We kept it as calm as possible. Nothing happened.
But this is a citizen requesting an incident report for an incident. Correct. I'm asking, does the city have a policy for you to ignore that?
If you have more questions, you can call the Albany Police Department.
I mean, are you not the police department?
Look.
The Albany Police Department has given us.
I got a question. If he didn't have a warrant for his arrest, would you guys have even shown up?
Probably not.
Albany community, I hope you guys hear this. The Albany Police Department said they would not have shown up if the man here today didn't have an arrest warrant. The man here today came to meet a 10-year-old girl, and he's already
Yes.
a registered
Shame
sex
on
offender.
you cops.
But they would
Shame.
have came
Look,
if he
now we
didn't
want to
have a
spin
arrest-
back
if he
and
didn't
act
have
like
an
he
arrest
care.
warrant, they
That
would
shit
have
is
came.
insane. Look at you. Look
Oh,
at
okay.
you.
My
You're
bad.
a
Let me
coward
whisper,
and
y'all.
a
The Albany
bitch.
Police Department did
Albany
not wanna
Police
do anything
Department.
unless this man had
Do
an arrest-
better.
Didn't have an arrest warrant. We've been trespassed? Yeah, we'll dip out. It's all good.
The way you guys went about it is so inappropriate.
Inappropriate? What was inappropriate about what we did?
Trespass now?
Have a good
Albany
day.
Police
Albany
Department,
community, I
do
just wanna let
better.
guys
You
know,
are a
they would
joke
not have arrested
and
a
an
registered
embarrassment
sex
to
offender
the
coming to meet a
community.
10-year-old
You're
girl
supposed to
today
protect
if
and
he didn't
serve,
have an arrest
and you're
warrant.
avoiding that? What type of...
Thank you.
Be
Hey, at
ashamed.
least the community
Oh my
respects what
gosh,
we
be
do.
so
Go
ashamed.
inside the police
Like, so
station right
seriously.
now. Please,
Be
everybody,
so
just
ashamed of
report this,
yourselves.
'cause who knows what might happen. But, justice needs to be served. So, I really don't care. Hello, ma'am. Can I please talk to the captain of patrol or the...
What's the name of this fucking...
So, we had an incident over
Albany
at the
Police
Walmart
Department.
where a registered sex offender came to meet a 13-year-old girl. And the sergeant refused to make an incident report about this. I don't know if that goes against y'all city policies. And...
Yes.
I do have my idea. And the police officer threatened to arrest me.
Maybe when I'm 80, maybe I like the police.
That's fine, but I'm not. I don't mean to be rude or nothing, but like I'm not trying to get anywhere with you. I'm trying to get somewhere with the police.
Officer safety to make sure that you're all good, and then I will go.
That's crazy. So you're the only one that runs me. The other guys don't even run me. Okay. Officer, can I please get a case number for the case?
This is an online report submission process.
This is the first police station I've ever seen that works like this. It's always, here, let's get your name, tell us what happened. You guys didn't make an on-scene report. You literally told me to my face that the only reason why you guys arrested him is because he has an arrest warrant.
That's the only reason we responded, because our dispatch told you that we were not going to come.
So you don't care that a registered sex offender came to meet a 13-year-old?
Those are your words.
How is it my officer? Okay, no, let me calm myself down.
You're from Texas, correct?
Yes, sir.
So when you roll into Albany, Oregon, to our local Walmart, and you create the scene that you
Oregon.
did, that creates a lot of problems for us.
Officer, there was not a single scene. No one in that Walmart knew what was going on until all you guys came in. So you're not going to give me a case number? You're not going to take my report? The only reason why he's in jail right now is because he has an arrest warrant. It doesn't even matter that he's a registered sex offender.
Okay, you're not a police officer.
I'm not pretending to be. Officer, you have arrests here from other groups.
You need to leave the police department. Thank you.
I can't be here in a public area?
No, we exercise control of our building. So we're done with business now.
How can we be done with business when you never started business? Sergeant Curtis Bell of the Albany Police Department, and you threatened to arrest me for no reason.
Oh, Curtis Bell.
Your business is
Shame on you,
No, you threatened
Curtis.
to arrest me at the Walmart. You threatened to arrest me at the Walmart.
Big shame on you, Curtis.
Oh, you told me. My bad. Turnbull. Okay, now you're pushing me. Okay. More handsy with me than a registered sex offender.
Think so.
Because the arrest warrant. That's the only reason why he's in jail. That's the only reason why y'all are fucking losers. Fuck you.
Yep. Say that again.
That's so fun. Coolest plugin I ever used.
I'm going to submit all this evidence, but I'm not submitting it to a case because there's no case number. All I'm doing is just sending it to an email. This is the first time I've never gotten a case number, and then they never even got my information until I came to the police station for officer safety, not for the crime that was on scene. You know what? I apologize for cussing. I shouldn't have cussed. Like I am actually shaking from frustration.
They needed to hear that. Fuck you. I'm sorry.
My security, James, he's asking for a report. Hello, how you doing, officer? Are you gonna turn down the blinds? I can't see inside the thing that my tax dollars pay for. Bro, untransformed from a Karen. I'm a Karen, Baron, Saren, I'm everything. Lakers in 5. And you know what? I want to ask a question. I want to ask if they ID'd him for police officer safety. You know what? Here, hold up. I'm less threatening now. Now you see my bald spot. I'm not a threat anymore, officer. What's up, my man? Oh, wait, we got supporters coming in. Oh, we got even more of the cavalry coming. Damn. You messed up your bumper, my man.
Hey, it's a Beamer. You know, it's low. You know, I'm nervous meeting the Jidion.
You know what? I want you guys to go inside, and I want you to
Messed up
say
his
that
mom's beaver.
I
Is
want
like,
to
oh my
for
god.
public safety. Be polite, though. Be polite.
What's up, chat? We're going in.
They want to do a records request.
Here, put it.
Yeah.
And the body cam footage probably and everything.
You'll put that on
I
your...
don't think they can do body cam.
It's not related to an arrest or an active case.
Body cam footage, I believe, can only be released through the DA.
They just told me that you can't get the body cam footage for some reason.
For some reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
No ID. Didn't ask for a single ID.
Didn't ask for an ID? Did they ask you for an ID?
Wait,
Hold on. Did they ask you for an ID? Did they ask you? Whoa. Let me, hold up, chat. I'm gonna call Law by Mike. Yo, Law Mike. Mike, this is me, Jidion. Can you hear me? I'm in a dilemma right now. I am in Albany, Oregon, right?
Explain the whole situation.
My best suggestion is not to push it.
So you don't think I should go back inside?
You could have someone else go inside and ask how you can file the report.
They did. And then the lady started lying, saying that the only way to get the body cam footage is through the DA. Is it illegal to not get an incident report?
They have to take a police report. I mean, that's ridiculous to me.
Wait, the sergeant has to legally take a police report?
I don't know the rules rules in Oregon exactly, but typically they need to take police reports, even if it's for like small little things.
The police officer refused to take a police report.
Yeah, that seems strange. I think the best course of action would be to get the number of their superior.
I want to go back inside so bad, Mike.
I don't want them to like lay some bogus charge on you or something. Or
Bro, I mean, listen, Mike, they lay some bogus charge on me. Who do I got on the phone right now?
I know, but it's still not fun to deal with.
Okay, I'm going to listen to you, Mike, man. I appreciate you.
All right, talk to you later, Jidion.
Peace. Mr. James, man, what did they tell you?
They said they won't release body-worn camera footage, but I have a call scheduled with the lieutenant.
Hey, did they ID you?
No.
Wait, you didn't get ID'd?
No, and I've had the gun on me.
Oh, wait, hold up.
He had the gun on him.
Chat, hold up. Here, I'm going to ask again.
See, black's more threatening than the gun.
No, of course not.
Hello, Captain. I appreciate you for returning my call.
I've been made aware of some of the stuff that happened today.
Yes, sir.
I was able to review the body-worn camera from Sergeant Bell, and I wanted to maybe hopefully shed some light. It has a lot to do with our experience with People versus Predator, so I made a decision for our department regarding how we wanted to handle these cases in the future. We conduct these things also. The way we go about it is much safer, but we don't know what they're about, what they're going to do.
And when I tell you, officer, we made sure that we made every precaution. When we first made contact with him, we asked him politely if we could just check and see if he had any weapons on us. He complied, and we pat him down. He didn't have anything. I told him, hey, man, at any point, you can leave. I know this is probably your first time hearing about me, but how I go about my work is we do not berate them. We befriend them almost, and they're opening it up. I'm not a vigilante, and I'm not a police officer. My whole thing is I'm just a guy having a conversation with the guy, and until the police come.
Yeah, Jidion, I appreciate all of that, but we didn't know you or your group or the perpetrator, and so my request for all sergeants not respond.
In this case, they did show up because he did have an arrest warrant. Do you feel like the sergeant was in the right by refusing to take a complaint? I asked him politely if I can have a case number. He started kind of like berating, saying like, oh, this is a police work and everything.
There was some miscommunication. Sergeant Bell was trying to guide you into, which was using our online reporting system. Not that we won't take the cases, but we're just not going to respond to a hasty situation where things are unpredictable. One or two of the cases that we had with People versus Predator was very risky, where we were drawing firearms.
When I tell you this man was the
so
most
much shit can get lost into the internet.
Unalerted, so I tried to come over to the police
websites,
station,
I
and
don't
then
even
I'm
trust
told
those.
that I have to
I need
ID
to see you
myself,
hand
and
that
then
shit over.
everybody else that comes after me, no
And
one
you
has to
already
ID
being
themselves.
acting like you didn't care about the case. What makes you think that us submitting the information is going to actually make us think that you are going to submit that?
And then your officer pushed me out of the building. Me personally, I'm going to have to agree to disagree with you on that one because your clerks had no idea who I was beforehand when I first came in there. Then I'm kicked out of a public building because, quote unquote, I don't have any more business to do there. I want to give you my information. We have a hard drive right here, Captain, where we want to give you guys all the evidence. All I'm trying to do is report a crime, and all I'm asking for is a statement.
I think they were trying to meet halfway.
No,
the
they
arrest warrant, it was a way to
he's trying to keep the integrity of their company. The Albany Police Department fucked up big time, and they need to admit that. There's no saving face here. Y'all fucked up. Like bad. Y'all should be embarrassed.
Was the best way. That conversation that you were having with Sergeant Bell was.
Let me guess. You're thinking about going to therapy. And as a therapist myself, of course I'm going to say that's a great.
Still getting cooked.
If anything, I did you guys a service leaving what I did. You and I both know your sergeant would have arrested me if I had it left. And, that just would have made the whole situation look bad. I wanted to give him my evidence, in front of 30,000 people to say the only reason why we arrested him is because he has an arrest warrant. And the way he treated me on a live, I literally have attorneys telling me to file a complaint.
I agree with you that it wasn't a good look for both of us. One of my goals in talking with you today was somehow get the information on your case. I have a case number for you because I want to create a conduit for you can give us your information so we can make a case. What that requires is for you to return to little old Albany, Oregon for a grand jury and then later trial.
Officer, I have no problem doing that. I've been subpoenaed to go back to Virginia next month. I've already testified in multiple court cases. I'll spend a dime for me. I'll spend it for anybody. The thing I care about most is getting these dudes locked up. And if I have to come back to little old Albany, I don't mind doing that at all. It's like, you know, even when we had police stations say, yeah, we're not taking this, every single one would at least we would at least leave with a case number.
There's things that we probably wish would have done differently. I do have a case number for you.
You know, and I want to genuinely ask you, you know, like you implemented this rule because catching predators and stuff like that can get messy and it can get dangerous. The most dangerous part is when the police arrived, and I think that's the scariest part about this. You know, when everything should have been, you know, the safest at that moment. That's when tensions were highest. That's where threats were thrown out about being arrested and kicked out and pushed. And I'm not gonna lie, genuinely, I felt safer with the predator than I did with your police officers, Captain. And, you know, I'm not saying that to be facetious at all. Like, that's just genuinely how I felt. Real. If the evidence is good, you know, from the chat logs and everything like that, like, you know, will this man be charged with online solicitation of a minor?
Yes, it's simple. If you come back to Albany, Oregon with this type of stuff in the future, plan ahead. Give us an opportunity to work ahead of it.
Yes, sir. My decoy, she's working with your guys' DA. She actually is scheduled to come back out there soon because she's been subpoenaed. So if you can, let the DA know that, you know, they're already working with her. So her work is sound, and this shouldn't even go to trial. This is just going to be an easy plea deal.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We'll see.
All right.
I appreciate it. You guys have a safe flight.
Thank you. All right, y'all, man. I appreciate you guys for watching towards the end of the video. Now I'm going to give you guys a quick update about Charles. He is still currently arrested right now, but he is not charged with the crime that he committed for what you see in the video. He is only charged with his outstanding warrant arrest. That's why he's still in jail. I've been talking to the detectives and everything, but they have been working on this case for the last 2 weeks, and they're still investigating. I've not brought any charges onto him. I genuinely don't know what more needs to be seen or said. You know, they have the video, they have all the chat logs. Like, I just don't see what's taking so long. The captain did give me his word, though, that they were going to charge him with the stuff that he did. If this ever does happen, we'll see. The Albany Police Department haven't issued an apology, you know, for me being pushed out of the police station or just anything, you know. Like, I feel like when I talked to the captain, it was just more so like damage control because the people of Albany are pissed. They're so pissed because they even put out a statement on their Facebook basically reprimanding what me and my group did, but then behind the scenes on our phone call, he's over here saying that they're going to be charging him with the stuff that my group caught on this dude. I don't know. I really don't like it. I really don't mess with it. But at the end of the day, if the guy gets charged, the guy gets charged. That's all I care about. And on the news, like even the captain went on the news reprimanding me.
Well, John, both Kaiser and Albany police say they didn't know these things were happening until they were called and would have liked more of a heads up. They say groups like these doing it on their own can complicate the investigation process. Albany police on Friday arrested 34-year-old Charles Melick, a registered sex offender, on an outstanding warrant.
Don't believe that shit for a
second.
second.
During a fake online meetup orchestrated by YouTube creator Jidion and his team.
Have all the evidence available to them. They refuse the
fake meetup
evidence and don't charge them.
They showed up unannounced.
But they're messing up the investigation.
Sprung this on us.
Okay, Albany.
That's one of the concerns that we have had in the past.
What a joke.
Assisted with other groups.
Police say these types of stings may have good intentions, but can also pose a risk to the public.
First thing is public safety. In this particular situation, we don't know who we're interacting with.
On Thursday, Kaiser police, tipped off by Jidion, made 2 arrests. Jidion says his team, acting as decoys, would communicate with the men and pretend to be a minor, then arrange for a place to meet.
I'm not, you know, the judge, jury, executioner, but I am the snitch, and, you know, I will tell the police what these guys are doing.
Jidion sees what he's doing as the right thing.
If we can get these guys locked up and get the information to the police, then we should definitely do that.
Police, on the other hand, see it differently.
The Albany Police Department and area agencies, we do our own things, but they're controlled to minimize risk to the public and certainly not put anyone in jeopardy.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share. We post 2 videos a week, every week. We're traveling all over the country. If you guys want to support our movement, be sure to support us on edpwatch.com. At $4.45 a month, you guys get early access to videos, all types of stuff that, you know, we can't put on YouTube, early access, all that. Go to edpwatch.com. It truly helps out. And I really don't got much else to say. I just hope that this dude gets charged and get what he deserves. We shall see.
We'll see. It's all on Albany, Oregon's police department to charge a registered sex offender who repeated the crime. I don't know why that's so difficult.
Albany Police Department. What a joke of a police department. I'm sorry. We salute the ones that do their part, but this one, yeah, we knew the bullshit was about to happen.
Yeah, y'all full of shit.
Be ashamed. What's that dude's name? That joke. Let's see here. What's this dude's name?
Hold on, before you pay for yet.
Forget it. You're lucky. You're lucky.
Oh, so weak, bro.
They said, hold on.
Weak.
Yeah. Yes. Golden. Cowards. I hope they heard that in their soul. Because, yes.
We say golden.
Because, bro, imagine like we. Yeah, if I was there, I'd be yelling the same thing, bro. Like, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Shout out Jidion. Y'all like the video, like and subscribe if you're new, because all we do is chill over here. With that being said, y'all be great. Y'all be safe. Keep getting to that bag. I'm surprised the video saved. I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Peace.